When it comes to war movies, why don't we dig a little bit deeper and find some of the hidden gems? What's up, everybody? So, I've been thinking about war movies. I've watched a few of them this past week. And aside from, the Saving Private Ryan, Platoon, Full Metal Jacket, the main ones that everybody thinks about when the topic of war movies comes up. I was wondering, what do you think are some of the war movies that don't really get as much attention as they deserve? Now, for me, there's a handful. I really, really like Hacksaw Ridge. I actually really enjoyed American Sniper. I know that gets kind of a polarizing movie. Some people think it's amazing. Some people think it's just the worst war movie ever made. I'm a little bit biased because I love Clint Eastwood. I love how he works. I love how his movies, the pacing of it, and how he kind of just keeps the attention of the viewers. I really like, I have an appreciation for Casualties of War. I've probably only have seen that movie three times in my life. And if you've ever watched it, you'll understand why. It's incredibly visceral. It's really impactful. Just disturbing overall. Because I think it really kind of captures the madness of war. I think even more so than Apocalypse Now. I love Apocalypse Now. I've probably seen it over 20 times at this point, because I love Brando. I love Coppola's direction. I love Robert Duvall in it. Martin Sheen I like a lot, but there are other aspects of the movie that I really like more than Martin Sheen in it, even though I love him. But yeah, there's so many other great ones. There's Hamburger Hill, Hacksaw Ridge. There was a time, I'll get a little bit into my personal history here. I was in the high school military program called JROTC. And one of my goals was I wanted to join the Marines and hopefully get into the recon division. And that I thought of that only because of the Heartbreak Ridge. I had no idea really what it meant. I didn't know what it would take to even join that particular unit. I just know that I loved Heartbreak Ridge. I've seen it over and over again. It's probably the one war movie that adds a lot of humor in it. I guess mainly because it's not necessarily a war movie, it's a military movie. I mean, there is, a battle at the very end, but it's more of, training throughout the entire movie. Also directed and starring Clint Eastwood. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's a fun time. And when it comes to war movies as well, I can understand why there can be so polarizing. You have, you know, pro-war, anti-war people, and it feels so much like it's glorifying war, and galvanizing and making heroes out of this incredibly tragic situation. But as movies themselves and the stories that they tell, I think it's an amazing genre. And I think allows for great stories, great characters to be introduced and develop, and just make a powerful impression on the watcher of the movie. So yeah, those are just some of my initial thoughts. I was curious, what about you guys? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Smash that like button, give me a follow, and I'll see you guys next time.